music.
If I gave you all my love, would you do something for me? New York City hates Victor Wembanyama. I do not give a what any of y'all think. Shut your ass up. Why does everybody hate everything? Why can't we just let people like what they like? I found this video by this guy Mez called Why Everybody Hates Everything Now, and we're gonna take a look at it. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me.
You ever open your phone for a quick scroll, just one video before you actually do something productive with your day, and somehow you're 20 minutes deep, not even watching the video?
That literally happens to me all the time. I know this has nothing to do with the video, but I'm telling you that happens all the fucking time. But I just start doom scrolling, bro, shit's crazy.
Anymore, but just reading comments. And I'm not talking about normal comments either. I'm talking about straight negativity. The video can be completely harmless. Like this guy's talking about school lockdowns, but the entire comments are frying him, saying he has the safest Face ID in the world, and God submitted him at 11:59. Like, how do you even come up with that shit? And the thing is, he didn't even say nothing specifically bad in the video. All he wanted to do was post something relatable, get some reposts, etc. But he was just met with hate for no real reason. And it's honestly getting to a point where people don't even give anything a chance anymore. It doesn't even matter what the video is. Motivational video, funny video, whether you go on TikTok or Instagram Reels, it's getting to a point where I don't think people watch videos to enjoy them. They watch to see what the comments say.
And you know what? That's not crazy to say, because there's a lot of times where I start watching videos and it'll be about the most random thing, but I just want to see what people say about it, bro.
It's time to drop my 10 daily hate comments.
It's real humans like this, by the way. And here's the weird part, because this didn't just happen. Hating became a trend. People realize that being negative gets engagement fast.
It does. It
so
does.
in a way, there's a race going on. Who's gonna call it mid first? Who's gonna make the funniest disrespectful comment? Because the earlier you hate, the more attention you're gonna get. Because if you actually say something is actually good, cool, I guess, you'll probably get a couple likes here and there, you know? But if you say something is mid, who let bro cook, now you're gonna get thousands of likes, replies, and maybe a couple arguments. In a way, comment sections really hijack people's videos. But platforms like TikTok and Instagram reward this. Because there's a bunch of people.
I'm not gonna lie. TikTok be going crazy, but Instagram comment sections, bro, there be times where I'll be sending my cousin videos and stuff like that, and the comment section will just be going crazy. Like, they said the most creative and like fucked up shit on that comment section.
If you're just spreading hate under a video, the algorithm is going to be like,
now, facts.
One of the best examples of this has to be music, because an album can drop and within the first minute someone,
if I gave you all my love, would you do something for me? If I gave you all my love,
dead say it's mid. Like, you didn't even get to the hook yet and you're already calling the album trash. Like, Yeet recently just dropped the album and you can come fight me about it, but I personally think it's mid. But at least I finished the whole album before I call that shit trash. Then immediately people are going to start comparing, because as soon as the artist drop an EP, album, whatever, they're going to be compared to someone else. We don't let things grow anymore. We don't sit with music, and if it doesn't hit immediately, next. But maybe because there's a competition mindset in music culture now, where fans treat artists like teams. Who's better? Who fell off? Who's number one? And it's at a point where when someone drops, instead of actually trying to enjoy the music, you listen to it to see where you're gonna rank it. Like, damn, people can't even enjoy simple music anymore. Like, not everything has to be deep. Not every song has to have a hitting meaning, storyline, concept. Like, sometimes you just gotta vibe, twin. I'm gonna use Slayer as an example. He's someone that's coming up in the underground, making pretty good music.
I seen On the Radar and I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit, bro.
Music, in my opinion. But the people who don't like his music has resorted to calling him burger music and Minecraft intro music. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
You gotta play the song. You gotta play the song.
Allowed to be fun anymore, because something has to be timeless, groundbreaking, better than someone else. Like, dude, I just want to enjoy a good fucking song, and that's it. Not every track has to change your life. You'll play a catchy song, there'll be like no substance, no depth, this won't age well. Like, relax. I'm not trying to write a thesis here. I'm trying to listen to music. It goes right back to the same thing. People are so used to judging everything instantly that they forgot how to actually enjoy things. Not everything has to be a hot take. Not everything needs to be a ranking. Some things are actually just meant to be fun. And listen, it's not just music, because sports might be the worst when it comes to this.
Oh,
because
yeah.
a player can have one bad play, 1 minute.
Let's not talk about Victor Wembanyama. Now, I'm not too into the NBA, but the amount of hate that New York City has for this man, holy fuck. This guy went to Fanatics Fest like today, I think. All you can hear was boo, boo, boo. Like New York City hates Victor Wembanyama.
His shot, one drop pass, and the timeline is instantly flooded with this.
This guy's trash.
They need to trade his ass immediately. Is this your goal? And the most annoying part about most sports fans is that they don't even watch the full game.
Right.
They watch clips. So a player can have an overall good game, but if they have one bad highlight, they're getting crucified on Twitter. In the NBA, if you miss a shot, oh, you're overrated. But if you make a shot, you're still not better than blank. It's never just, oh, that was a good play. Everything turns into a debate. Everything turns into a ranking. Everything turns into who's better all time. And don't get me started on the NFL, because since it has less games, every mistake feels bigger. A quarterback throws one interception. Oh, you gotta bench him. He's not your future. We need to rebuild. Dang, it's the first quarter. My fault, I had it too close to home. Anyway, just like everything else, it turns into narratives. People aren't watching the game to enjoy it anymore. They're watching it to push an agenda, to prove a point, to say, oh, I knew he wasn't good. So instead of being fans, people act like analysts with bias. And if you really think about it, it's the same pattern as everything else. Something happens, people rush to react, and the loudest and the most negative take wins. And everybody else is
true.
No context, no patience, no thinking, just instant judgment. But this is the real issue. People don't form opinions anymore. What happens now is they just wait for comments to tell them what to think. The comments aren't reactions anymore, they're instructions. You open TikTok, the top comment says, oh, this is trash. Now suddenly you're kind of thinking, oh, this might actually be kind of trash. And it's not that you actually believe it, but because everyone has already agreed it, so now it feels kind of weird to disagree. Because going against the crowd now, that comes with pressure.
That is also true.
Oh, this
Very
is fire.
true.
Then you're defending your opinion in the comments like you're in court. People actually questioning you like you actually committed a fucking crime. So what do people do? They play it safe. They agree, even if they don't mean it, because it's easier than standing alone. And I feel like this hate has led towards a performative era. Because people just don't post anymore, they perform. Every video feels intentional, every reaction feels calculated, and every caption feels like it went through a meeting before it got posted. Like, think about it. How many times have you recorded something, watched it back, and thought, nah, people aren't gonna fuck with this, and deleted it? Not because it was bad, but it didn't feel like it was gonna be accepted. Because now it feels like people are judging everything you do. You start thinking,
nah, okay, I was making a face when you said that, because like there be times where I start recording stuff and I'm like, it was alright. But I'm gonna say this right now, I do not give a fuck what any of y'all think. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Now, for those of y'all that have supported me, subscribing, liking the video, leaving comments, and like engaging, that's different. I love that. But if you're gonna leave like a critique saying, oh my god, you reacted to a video, yo, pause the video when you start talking, shut your bitch ass up. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm me. And that's the charm of the channel. Anyway, back to the video.
how is this gonna look? What are people gonna say? Is this gonna get clowned? And that pressure changes how people act. And that's where the shift happens, because you gotta choose between being yourself and being approved. Right. And most people choose approval, because being yourself comes with a risk. You might look awkward, you might say something dumb, and you might not get validation. But being approved, that's safe, that's predictable, and that keeps your image intact. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Why do people hate so fast? Because it gets approval. Why do people copy opinions? Because it gets approval. Why does everything feel the same? Because people are optimizing for approval. We went from posting to express ourselves to posting to be accepted, and that's two completely different mindsets. And once everybody starts playing it safe, everything starts to feel the same. The same jokes, the same reactions, the same phrases. You scroll through the comments and it's like, mid, fell off, unreleased this, we're not making it out the hood. It's like everyone downloaded the same personality pack. And part of the reason this keeps happening is because the algorithm doesn't reward originality the way people think it does. It rewards what's familiar, what people already recognize, what people already agree with. So if a certain type of joke works once, you'll see it 1,000 times.
True.
If a certain opinion gets likes, people repeat it. Not because they truly believe it, but they know it's going to be accepted. It's not that people aren't creative anymore. It's because people are careful about what they say, how they act, and how they're going to come across. Because standing out now doesn't just get attention, it gets judged. That's when you get safe content that doesn't challenge anything, doesn't feel risky, but it doesn't feel memorable. Because the stuff that actually sticks with you, the stuff that actually makes you laugh, that usually come from people taking risks.
He's spit right now, I ain't
but
gonna lie.
Nobody's willing to take those risks anymore. Of course, everything is going to start blending together. But maybe it goes deeper than that. Maybe hating feels safer than actually liking something. Because when you like something, you're putting yourself out there. People can disagree with you, judge you, question your taste. But when you hate, you're protected. Because negativity is easier to agree with and it doesn't require vulnerability.
That's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say. Especially like when I was a kid. But there would be so many things that I would like that people would like quick to hate on, like Star Wars, like Naruto and shit like that. And that stuff becomes like a part of who I am today. Y'all can't see my room, but my room is full of stuff that I've liked since I was a kid and stuff that I still like it's a part of me, you know what I'm saying? It makes me. And, you know, obviously times have changed where there's stuff that, like, the same people that hated it might have hated it when we were kids probably fucking love the shit now. But, you know, there's a lot of times where when I was a kid, people would not like the shit that I liked. And you know, it kind of made me feel like a little bit of an outsider. But there's, like, but they have no reason to not like it. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to hate.
People like this, it becomes automatic. People don't even realize they're doing it. They open a video and their first instinct is, what is wrong with this video, and not how can I enjoy this. They're no longer experiencing and enjoying content anymore. All they're doing is critiquing it. Because there was a time where you could watch something just to feel something. Laugh, enjoy it, be confused, or disliked it. Whatever it was your reaction. Unfiltered, immediate, and real. But now, that moment barely exists. Because before you decide how you feel, you check the comments. What do other people think? What's the take? What am I supposed to say about this? And once you do that, your reaction isn't really yours anymore. It's influenced, adjusted, and approved. And over time, this changes you because you stop being honest and you start being careful. Careful with your opinions, careful with what you say, and careful how you come across. Not because you don't know who you are, but because you know how people react. Because at some point, without even noticing it, we stopped being ourselves and started performing. And that begs the question. Because if your opinion only exists after you check the comments, if your personality is shaped by what gets approved, if you're more focused on avoiding judgment than actually being yourself, then what part of that is actually you?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he was spitting dead ass. He was making some good points. But yeah, you know, a lot of people hate just to hate. Some people just find it easier to hate, and they just get an enjoyment out of being hateful. And, you know, unfortunately, some people just don't change. Some people do. And some people grow up and realize, hey, you know, we don't always have to be so negative. But unfortunately, when it comes to the internet, negativity is what fuels interactions and engagement. And it's such a quick way to just get interaction online. And unfortunately, the more hateful you are, I think the smaller of a brain you have. But, you know, that's just my take. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to react to in the comment section, and I will do it. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say, but your support means a lot to me. So, you know, let's keep going, making this channel bigger and bigger, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.